It all started off in 1839 when the Swiss immigrant John Sutter negotiated for 50,000 acres of the Mexican governor's land. 9 years later, in 1848, John sent a carpenter down to build a mill near the Sacramento Valley. After the mill was built, John went to the mill to see what he could find. He found gold. In his words, he described it as, "My eye was caught by a glimpse of something shining. I reached my hand down and picked it up. It made up my heart thump. I felt certain it was gold."
The new finding of gold was a remarkable discovery, persuading people from the States to drop everything in their life and move all the way across the country for a new life. In 1849, there was a rush of people moving to California. This was the start of the gold rush. When the first coming of miners came to California, they found other gold coming from different rivers, mostly from the Sierra Nevada mountains.
There were 3 ways to get across America. The first way was to go on a boat 18,000 miles around South America, but there was lots of storms and a lot of your food got spoiled. Another way to get to America was sailing through the Isthmus of Panama, but there was a deadly tropical disease at the time. The third most popular trail was the Oregon Trail, which was a trail across North America. You'd have to brave rivers, mountains, and other dangerous things. After 4 to 6 months, you would be mining your way to a fortune.
Most people who mined couldn't find anything in their whole time mining. They would be lucky making $300 a year, causing most miners to quit and do other things for money. Most people who were successful from the gold rush were not even miners. A couple of people were Levi Strauss. He was the founder of Levi Jeans. He sold to almost every miner. Jeans are a popular thing to wear while mining. Then there was Sam Brannan, who brought all the tools miners would need, then sold them for a steep upcharge, becoming California's first millionaire.
You might think all miners came from New England area, but that is just not true. Yes, it was a lot of young white men, but it also was freed slaves and others from Mexico. People also came from as far as Asia, Europe, Australia, and South America. People from China were mostly peanut farmers and were experiencing dead crops in China, so they fled to America for gold. They were very patient miners. They would all be at abandoned mines that the Americans thought the gold wasn't coming to anymore, as if it ran out. But the Chinese became very successful. Some of them proved the Americans wrong.
In 1852, there were already almost 250,000 people living in California, and Sacramento became the center of farming productivity. This changed America for sure. Who knows what would have happened to America if the gold rush never happened? California is now one of our most populated states and is home to over 39 million people.
The ending of the gold rush was a lot more simple than you may think. Plain and simple, people found silver in Utah and Nevada. This ended the gold rush for good and made people want silver.